Okay, you guys should be able to hear me. I'll put this on my Ooh, crap. Okay, that's good. Put this on my second monitor. Slide. Okay, that's all the way. And I think we're good. Press down on that, and yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, we're just kind of chilling out today. I haven't really, I don't know. I haven't really streamed much lately. And uh, I wanted to kind of just take a chill for the night. It's currently 8:36 where I am. And yeah, I mean, I saw the new Minecraft Live today, and I thought, you know what, today would be a good stream day for a Minecraft stream. While this is doing its thing, I am going to grab the stream link and post this in the Discord. Link. I'm a little bit tired, so I might sound like a little bit calmer today, if anything. I don't know, I'm just kind of taking it chill. And usually I'm not that chill most of the time, so it's pretty... well, not really. I'm not saying I'm always like a tense guy. I'm just saying like, I don't know. It's just usually I'm like all hyped about everything, and today I'm just. Did I spell Minecraft wrong? No. Today I am just chilling. Yeah, I wanted to use this world as like, kind of a template for a new start of future Minecraft builds. I don't know, like for all of you who know or who at least have been watching my Skyblock series, I am a huge builder, and I haven't really. It's gonna be a bit laggy, by the way. I haven't really been that into streaming that much lately. And I thought after the new Minecraft Live today, since we're going to be getting all these updates on 1.20 soon, may as well just get a head start, maybe get some new stuff, and just have fun today. My computer is going absolutely ham right now with its fans. I guess it can't run both Streamlabs and Minecraft at the same time. So let's hope nothing freaking overheats and blows up or crashes or anything. I was thinking about making a hardcore world, but I feel like that might just be a bit too much pressure. I feel like that just a nice, peaceful, like, world where you can... Wow, it is laggy. Hang on, I'm gonna fix up my settings here. Nice, like, peaceful world. Fabulous. Fast. Yeah. Turn the brightness a little bit. Probably because I have my chunks like that. I should have probably done this on Optifine, but it doesn't really matter. Entity shadows, I don't think that really matters. It might, it might not be like a very laggiest decision. Yeah, even if the stream turns out like kind of bad or just a quiet stream in general, I don't really care. Like I wanted, this is just kind of what I want to stream today, and like For those of you who've seen, like, a lot of people I think has recently subscribed because they've seen my new Overwatch shorts, and I'm still maybe planning on streaming Overwatch on my channel soon. I would prefer to do that when I hit 300 subs, as kind of like a reward, as I said in the past, for just getting there and having fun. Yeah, we're just gonna kind of take our time on this world. We're gonna like just kind of kill the Ender Dragon as many times as we want. We're just gonna have fun with it, really. Get some tools. I won't try to speedrun. I don't know why it's constantly lagging. I don't know what that means. Usually I just keep it off. Entity distance. I'd turn down the chunks a little bit too. Oh, it's probably because my FPS. Hopefully that'll be better over time. There's still a bit of lag, but it's probably because I also have a few other tabs open. I'm gonna go ahead and close those. I don't want there to be any kind of echo, so I'm going to move my mic a little bit. I use speakers instead of a headset of some kind. I just find speakers to be more like convenient, and I don't really. Headphones for me get like really uncomfortable over time. Like for what I've noticed, like I'd love playing VR, and I'd love playing like Beat Saber and everything, and I'd play that for like hours at a time, but obviously I didn't like want to go waking up my family and everything, so I'd always plug in my headphones onto the headset, but over time, like after like 2 hours or so, like it would just start feeling extremely uncomfortable, and based off my past few streams, I don't think that would probably be the best decision to do, because usually I've streamed for quite a while in my other streams. But yeah. Yeah, I think the FPS was part of the issue we had. There's still like a tiny bit of lag every now and then, but we can always fix up the FPS more later. I'm really hyped for the sniffer. I was one of those few people who was watching Minecraft Live this morning, and I have a notification on my phone. Who is that? Somebody was posting in our meme channel. Yeah, did a pig just drown himself? I should have probably made some stone tools before I started continuing on with my journey. What was I going on about? I think I was really hyped for the sniffer announcement that happened today. Well, it was both very anxiety inducing, and also very, like, hype inducing, I guess you can say. Um, Only because like uh, I wanted the sniffer to win, obviously, and when they were announcing like, oh, what mob came in last, or uh, stuff like that, I was quivering because like I obviously like the sniffer was gonna win in the first place. And I'm sorry for any like other mob fans out there, but I was like really scared when like they said like, oh well, the mob with like the least amount of votes um in the live today, and then it was the tough golem, and I mean like the tough golem was probably the most useless out of all of them, to be perfectly honest. Again, I'm sorry for any of those tough golem fans out there. Um, but like there's there's already item frames. There's two kinds of item frames now. Like you don't really need a little golem statue to be holding your stuff. Um, a lot of people thought like, oh, well, maybe he can like hold blocks or something, and like you can um like use him for redstone. And I'm like, no, it's not going to be a copper golem. It's just going to be a regular old golem. And I liked the concept. I would have been mad that if he won. Um, but I feel like they should have added more uses to him than just saying, oh, he's just used for displaying your items. Because, as I said, like, they also walk around with your items. So you would have to display, or at least encage, a copper golem to hold your item. And I just basically display this displayer, and I got that really confused because, like, well, if you're going to display the tough golem to show your item, you may as well just use an item frame and save the time for getting like the glass or whatever you use to display it with. And then with the Rascal, the Rascal came second, I believe, in the vote. Still very far behind with the Sniffer. But what was I going on about? It came second, and I like the concept about it. It would be pretty helpful for like early game miners and whatnot. But eventually people might find out ways to farm the Rascal. Like, I would assume if for those of you who don't know about the concept of the Rascal, you'd have to find it 3 times in the in like caves and whatnot, and it's basically like a hide and go seek kind of mob. And again, the concept was cool, but it was really, don't really know how to put this into words. I feel like it was a bit too OP in a way. Like, it really, like, if you were to find it like at least once, it might have like a spawn radius of like a few blocks or something. So people might find out ways to like use water or something to to bring the Rascal back to you if it like teleports or something like that, and you could just constantly farm it. There's a lot of lava pools over here. So there's like one right there and one right over there. Is that a jungle? I see like stone over there. I don't have Optifine on, but Maybe it's either, oh, you know what, that's probably a ruined portal. Because of the, lava with it, maybe. I'm gonna bring my stuff up here so no mobs can try to attack me. I was hoping we could get a few sheep before the first night, but it's whatever. Oh crap, there's already a forest fire. This really seems like the type of spawn you would, like, be by a woodland mansion with or something. Like, it's just going. I'm gonna put this here. I don't want to be getting rid of that later. We could probably try to make ourselves back to that area. I don't know really what I have an idea for a base. Obviously, I'm a builder, but I don't really know what I have planned for this world yet. All I know is it's probably gonna be a lot of fun. One of my main goals for this world is to kill the Ender Dragon the max amount of times you physically can, because I think that would be really cool to do for the first time. Not to mention that there might be an end update coming soon, maybe 1.21. So I might purposely leave, like, 2 more end frame portal things, kind of, like, away from, the, like, unloaded chunks or whatever. So, like, I wouldn't really worry about making a end base until maybe 1.21 and see if there's an end update coming anytime soon, since there's been a lot of theories about an end update, and obviously 1.20 was announced literally today, and I'm pretty hyped for the update, mainly just because of the sniffer, but the ideas of, like, the newer bookshelves and bamboo used as like a building block and all that kind of stuff, like, that's basically a whole new, like, variety of stuff that you can use. And I know there's more to it that I can't remember right now. Or, well, like, yeah, like the hanging signs and stuff like that. Like, I mean, that's giving chains a whole nother use too. So that's nice. It's actually very convenient we spawned by this bamboo forest here. And I know, like, some of you might point out, go to sleep, it's 9 o'clock. I know some of you might point out the fact that, like, I make a lot of streams, and then, like, on, like, a lot of worlds, like, for my hardcore world, for example, I completely just kind of gave up on that. Mainly because I lost the files and it deleted itself or something like that. I also started it when I was, like, really sick, so I wasn't really in the right mind of state to do it. It's not even 9 yet. So yeah, I'm hopefully going to not procrastinate on this world that much. I'm gonna try to keep myself as entertained as possible. I am gonna be probably I am probably going to be one of those Minecrafters to do a lot of stuff off camera. And whoever says that's cheating, well, believe what you want. Um, but Minecraft is supposed to be like a fun game when like you can really like explore whatever you want. So I don't want to get too like caught up in like streaming and um see you in 20 minutes then. Um since I'm not really like uh you know streaming that, I don't want to like get this world into like just streaming. Like that's what I did with the States SMP. Like I streamed that 24/7, and a lot of the streams weren't even that good. I should really stop moving around. Um, a lot of them did pretty bad. So a lot of them did pretty good. Like I was mainly just influenced about this one guy who was too jealous. What if I look at this Enderman from down there? It'll come and kill me. Um, this one guy who was really jealous about my big builds and everything. So he always thought that I was cheating, and I wasn't, obviously. So uh, I was I purposely just kept streaming because I wanted to prove myself to both him and other people that I was doing all that kind of stuff off on like on my own, like on camera kind of stuff. But with this world, I think I'm just gonna like play it whenever I really want. This is mainly just also made to welcome the new 1.20, hopefully coming soon. Um, but yeah, I mean, I'm really hyped for everything to come. I should probably get my crafting table and stuff. Uh, so I wanted to get kind of a head start, get some armor, get some tools, and all that kind of stuff, and then wait for the new update to come out, and then hopefully do more stuff after that update once it comes out. Um, and now I may just be saying that now and then making a whole new world later. Um, After the update, and if that happens, it happens. It's just that I obviously can't predict the future, so it would be a shame. I like doing a bunch of progress in this world just for it to be reset. But really, depending where I am in the game, um, really depending where I am in the game, I don't think I should worry about it too much. Um, because I might have an elytra and everything by then, so I could just go and explore like new chunks, or go into the nether and go to the nether roof and just go to nether roof and just go like a few thousand blocks and load into a completely new chunk. So yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to make this world just for fun. I was very inspired by the new Minecraft Live that came out today. I feel like I might be I don't know. I feel like Minecraft Legends might not be a very popular, or a very like um I'm trying to think of the words. I feel like Minecraft Legends doesn't really have a lot of hype. Like I know some people are really hyped for like the concept and the idea of it. But honestly, like I'm not all that hyped for Minecraft Legends. I don't know, I've kind of just gotten to like that certain age where I'm like, well, this is another game I don't want to blow like $30 on, or like 40 or 60 depending how much it is. I've been very wise with my money lately, to be honest. I've been That's a shame. I've been saving. I've actually been saving up a lot of my money for retro gaming consoles, and I don't think I've really talked about this much while streaming, but I'm into a lot of retro gaming consoles now. And I wanted to keep it like kind of a surprise for when it comes, but it's not going to come for another like few months. That's why I've been not really wanting to stream all that much lately because I really want to just wait until I can stream it. But basically, in the near future, and I'm not going to say what I am going to be streaming yet, but in the near future, I am going to start streaming like retro gaming consoles, like the GameCube or the Wii, or well, the Wii's not all that retro yet, but it is a very popular console still. But yeah, I've been very into collecting them and everything, like going to yard sales and whatnot, and just keeping the consoles. I've even been advertising like my kind of work at school, the school that I go to. Um, I I love just like taking the older consoles and like refurbishing them and making them look like really like brand spanking new. Um, Mainly, I started this for when I discovered Game Boys and such like that. I had a very beat up, color changed thing, like sunburn Game Boy Advance, and that Game Boy was in terrible condition. And I didn't really play it that much until I um, started kind of getting into retro gaming. And once I found out how gross it started looking, I wanted to like put a whole new shell on it, give it new buttons, and that's exactly what I did. Um, it now looks great. It has like this like brand new like uh, transparent red shell on it with like chrome white buttons, and I'm very happy for how it turned out. To the point where I was so influenced to get another Game Boy and um, repair that one and give it a whole new shell. And that's exactly what I did. So I bought the Game Boy SP, which is basically like the first like handheld. Well, no, it's not the first handheld, obviously, but it's like the first like foldable handheld Game Boy, basically. And so I tried giving that one a new shell, but I screwed up something with the front lighting. I wanted to put, I think, a new screen on it, and that's what I did, and I think I might have accidentally put the screen on wrong. So the screen, like the brightening and stuff, wasn't working. So I had to take it to a U-Break iFix, and mind you, I got this console handheld for like $100, which is actually pretty good for those kind of, because like those go for a lot, especially the SPs. But the U-Break iFix charged me like $90 just for a whole new screen. So I'm like, oh well, this sucks, because now I'm basically spending like $10 less, and the amount of what I spent for the SP. So thankfully, my grandma gave me really a really kind $50 donation toward that fix. So I was able to save like kind of a bit of money on that, but I was still very broke after that repair. It was pretty worth it though, since they actually ended up giving me a modded screen, a modded backlit screen. And for those who don't know, they back then Game Boys didn't have any kind of like lighting on their screens. Like the closest you could get was like putting like a mini flashlight on your Game Boy and playing it like that, or just like playing it by your lamp or something like that. So I wanted to So the front lit screen is basically like kind of like the screens we have today, like on an iPhone or something. So it was a huge step up to what was already originally on it. So I wouldn't say it was worth the $90. Honestly, I wish I could have kept it how it was, but also like the other shell that originally had also was pretty dirty and beat up and gross. So I don't know. But both consoles look pretty cool today, and I'm really happy for how they turned out. Recently, I have gotten a GameCube, um, and that's when I kind of stopped collecting Game Boys, since I found out about this thing called a Game Boy Player for the GameCube. For those of you who don't know, a Game Boy Player is basically a very rare adapter that the GameCube uses to play Game Boy games on it. And that's why the GameCube is very expensive and rare today, because everybody wants to play it for the Game Boy games on stream and such like that. And I don't blame them. That's exactly what I'm doing with it. I also just like the idea of playing it on a screen or on my monitor, and being able to stream it all for you guys. And I have I have an AV to HDMI adapter specifically made for the GameCube. So once I get my adapter, or my Game Boy player, I will probably plug it into my monitor and see how it works. Which, honestly, that's probably... I kind of just gave away the whole surprise. It's exactly what I'm going to be starting to stream in late December. Because I don't know. Anyway. So as I was just kind of taking down these logs, I thought may as well do... I don't know. I kind of want to make this like a large windmill, for kind of like preparing for the newer seeds that's going to come out. But I've never really heard of a dark oak windmill before. So, we might have to grab a few other resources before we start building it. I'll lay out like a foundation and whatnot. Maybe I'll go mining first just to get some cobble and maybe some deep slate. So, probably on the topic of the caves and cliffs, actually, I love deep slate. Like, it's probably one of my new favorite blocks to build with. I love just like the blackish gray. Like, it's an extremely like amazing block, and I should have been getting sheep this whole time. Crap. It is a very cool block, especially with all of its different kinds of variants that you can find in like the grindstone or on a crafting table. So I've been really using that in a lot of my builds lately. But before the Caves and Cliffs update, I had like this whole strategy of how to get diamonds like extremely quickly. And for those of you who has watched my for those of you who've watched my why am I blinking on the name now? States SMP server. I have been a huge fan of the I completely lost my train of thought. I had like this whole strategy of how to get diamonds extremely quickly, and I think I got like before the update, like 2.5 stacks, and there's still like the chunks loaded in and everything. So like theoretically, if I were to go back on that SMP, or on that realm, I should say. Why is there a fire over here? It would probably still be able. I would still probably be able to get diamonds like that. How is there fire over here? Is there seriously a lava? Ow. I hear it. Bruh. How did it catch fire from all the way over here? What was I saying? Shit. Oh yeah. So you could probably still do that strategy, but basically the whole point of it was you make a 3x3 tunnel at Y10. No, yeah. I'm at Y10. And then the 3x3 would cover Y10, Y11, and Y12. And for what I remember, Y11 was the main way to get diamonds back then. So I had like this whole like tunnel system going. And I've gotten so many diamonds from it. And then the Caves and Cliffs came by, and I realized that that strategy will not work anymore. And it really like bummed me down because it was such a helpful strategy of collecting diamonds. But then I discovered villagers, and all of it was pretty okay toward the end. Villagers are still extremely goated, but I'm not complaining because of how goated they are. I thought that was a skeleton. I'm like, how is a skeleton spawning this much of daylight or this light? So yeah. Moving on. I feel like what I'm gonna do is have like a mushroom. Well, I was gonna say I want to have like a mushroom like windmill, but I feel like that's too like, I don't know. It would be cool for the concept of this of what I want to do, but also I want to get rid of like all of these dark oak forest trees or whatever they're called, dark oak trees. So it probably wouldn't be the best thing to do if I am going to be getting rid of them all, which I haven't really decided yet. There is the whole jungle right here, so I might have multiple bases. I might have like maybe the jungle representing like the carrots and potatoes, and then and beets or whatever, and then I'll have like over there like a cactus and wheat and the newer seeds that might come out on sand and sugarcane, and then like over there I might have like farms, just like automated farms, so I don't have to do all this by hand. And then of course like have other like automated farms like creeper and skeleton and zombie, whatever I can really find. I might go mining here soon, actually. Also, this world will also give me the opportunity of exploring the new Deep Dark. I have yet to do that in survival Minecraft, and I used all of my cobblestone, apparently. That's shocking. So this would be a fun excuse to get that started. I'm just doing myself a favor now and just digging. Well, I would get more cobble. Um, yeah, I guess I would get more cobble. May as well do it. So this has usually been like how I've done my mine shafts anyway. Because I really want to make sure it is it's like easy to work with and like later on in the world. Um, so usually I'd put down like stairs and everything once I get enough resources. Usually I just mine down until I hit like deep slate or something, or even bedrock, and then I'll probably start mining. I mean, with caves and cliffs though, I guess the mining is a bit more easier to work with, like for newer players too. Um, because like you would, if you would just like join Minecraft and you heard the concept about diamonds, I guess the first thing your mind would go to is um, just dig to the deepest layer, which is exactly how you find diamonds today. Um, but yeah. I mean, like, I like Deep Slate for its building. I hate it when you have to mine it. Because it takes so much more faster than. It takes so much more faster than cobblestone, even with a beacon, and like efficiency 5 and whatnot. And then it would just be, it's just such a more of an annoying block to mine. That's why, like, and I think that's mainly because of its purpose. And that's again, that's another reason why I like it, because I hate it. It's like golf. Like, you like it because it's hard. Um, so, um, and once I get villagers, I'm not even gonna need to mine anymore, so it's fine. I'm still debating on what I want to do for a windmill. I really want to make this world all about like plants and everything, but obviously I don't want to make like these massive, um, like I don't want to make like these massive, uh, like things of farm, of like seeds and everything, because of lag reasons. Um, so, but with a windmill, with a windmill, um, like the whole purpose of it is you have to like surround it with like some kind of a crop. So I don't know. I might downgrade. I might move away from the mountain. Um, there would be another good spot to go if we do end up doing that. Because it is very high up. I mean, like, it's not terribly high up. I mean, we could probably do something with this. I don't know, maybe have like a whole wall and then have the crops maybe down toward the lake or something. Oh, there's a wandering trader. I would kill you for leads, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. In Bedrock, you can get this guy's invisible potion, and I've actually done it accidentally before. Um, and I've done it accidentally before. And I realized how OP that was, and that was in Bedrock, and it's only like a Bedrock exclusive thing, which I found out the hard way. And I ended out like waiting like so many Minecraft nights just to try to kill him with his invis potion, and I did it like different times with 3 different wandering traders. And I still haven't, and I still didn't get one. So I thought I was just doing something wrong or like really mistiming it until I found out that you physically just can't do it in Java, which really bummed me out. But it's whatever. What the duck? What? I didn't. Wait, hang on. What is this? Is that just a huge floating island? Or is that connected to some kind of mountain? This looks like a huge. Look at that. Like that is a. That has to be some kind of floating island. I gotta see this now. If this isn't floating, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna make it floating. I'm gonna mine down this whole thing. It's basically floating. Like it has like. It's just the generation was a bit off, and there's a man there. It's fine. We're also gonna definitely have bees and everything. I forgot to mention that earlier. I love bees, as everyone else does, so they would be a fun little addition to the farming facility I might have going. I feel like the main reason why I stopped playing the States SMP actually is because me and my friend had this sugarcane race to prove which to kind of prove like which way of getting sugarcane is better, automated or farmable. So obviously I knew farming was the most efficient way to get sugarcane, but he claims that, well, you can just AFK overnight, which is true. So I ended up making this like huge sugarcane, almost like factory building thing just for like self-gathering sugarcane. And I was making like all these calculations in my head too, and like I was like getting like 173 sugarcane per row or something like that. Or I think it was even more. And I had like rows of like 64, but like 64. So, or even more actually. So my plan was to farm like almost like every day for the next like week we had the competition on, and and just get so much sugarcane profit, because like by the time I finished like mining the top row, it would already all been regrown, because that's how long it would take. So like it would be like a never-ending process almost. But we ended up canceling the whole event because he admitted that he kind of rage quit at his automated farm, and just admitted that my farm was gonna win either way. Because like he had to use slime blocks and whatnot to uh like make his automated, as you do with most kind of farms like that. Um, um, and like because he was using like flying machines and everything. Oh, there's a lush cave here. I'd keep that in mind. So yeah, he just eventually admitted because he couldn't get because he every time he tried to make like a slime farm, or I guess kept just didn't want to make a slime farm. He just kind of, I don't know, was he got like more and more like to the point where he just started procrastinating on it, and then just kind of admitted that like I win, like I don't care anymore about this thing. Which it was mainly a huge loss for me, because I now have this huge, ugly cobblestone facility on the top of my base. Um, like it didn't like I didn't blend it. I didn't make it like look any like I didn't make it look good or anything. Like it was just there. Um, so, uh, I think I was gonna use the copper, like the new copper that came out at the time to make it look really good, and then I just kind of stopped. And now I'm really glad I didn't do the copper idea, because that would have taken me so long and so much copper, um, to cover that whole thing with copper. Um, so yeah, note to self: like if you're ever gonna do like this, like a huge kind of farm, um, do it underground, because it is a lot easier to mine than to use over like 700,000 stacks of freaking cobblestone. I don't think it was actually that number, like um 1700 or something, stacks of cobblestone. And like I had to improvise at like some points. I was even like using like tough and like stone and just any kind of gray material that I had. Um, so uh, it was terrible. It looked terrible. It was all just terrible. Okay, so I actually just keep going. I'm waiting for that coal to smelt. I was gonna grab that coal back then, but I thought back there, but I still thought I still had some charcoal left, so I wasn't gonna worry about it. I am very hyped for the Sniffer though, and as soon as it comes out, I am going to find an island and make Sniffer Island. Or even man make a Sniffer Island or something like that. Um, it's probably good enough. Um, okay. I think I might end off the stream sometime soon. Um, it's about 9:30 where I am now, so we've been streaming for about an hour. Um, Yeah, I feel like this is a fun little start to the world, and I can't wait to uh, build more on or off camera. Doesn't really matter. And explore 1.20 once it comes out. A topic I do want to maybe talk about before I end off the stream is that for those of you who are curious about where I've been, like, I haven't really been streaming or well, I have been like making shorts and everything, but those of you who are curious of where I've been when it comes to streaming, I've been taking a kind of a break. School's been very on top of me lately and very stressful. So it's been a ride, basically, and I am currently in a relationship. I'm not gonna get too much into that, so that's also taking up a lot of my time. Um, but yeah. I may as well hit the hour mark while I'm waiting for stuff to do. I guess we can maybe get like a foundation in for what I want to have for the windmill. I've usually made like square windmills, so I think what I want to do is maybe make a more cylinder shaped one. And I don't know if I don't know if I'm going to do that mushroom idea or not. Maybe I might have multiple windmills. I don't know. We'll see. Make sure this doesn't spawn any kind of mobs or anything. Yeah, we'll see what happens in the near future. So we'll start like with kind of like a 4, and then maybe like 3, 2, 1, no. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Something like that, maybe. I feel like that's a little too big, or at least box shape. I think we should just do like 2 2s and then like a 1 and then another 2 2s maybe. Let's see how that looks. That looks pretty good. Okay. So we shall move the resources. What's up, cool universe? I'm gonna stream my guy. Yo, what is going on? I guess that's how you are supposed to say it. Nothing much. We are going to probably be wrapping up stream soon. I was just talking about how I haven't really been streaming that much lately and the reasons for it. I did stupid, I think, yeah. But I'm back, and I kind of just basically took a break for the short story. School's been in the way, but hopefully I can maybe start streaming a little bit more often sometime soon. I think I might have a break coming up eventually. I don't really know. I haven't been in my school long enough to remember when my breaks are. But right now we are just making kind of like the foundation for the base. I'm glad you are. I don't know why the stream delay, actually. I don't know if you just replied to that later, if that's on me. I will check it out later. But yeah, we're just making kind of a foundation here for what's going to hopefully be a windmill, which I did perfectly actually. So I might go like have it like inverted, like a block, build up like a few blocks, and then have it like maybe like out. Excuse you, I'm not. I'm on. What? If you're just like half on a bed, that is so weird. Okay, sorry. It's those kind of things that like get me sidetracked really fast. Um, but yeah, we're just gonna. I think I'm gonna have it inverted by one, outverted, maybe have like a deck or something, and then have it inverted by like a few other blocks, and then kind of carry it on until I'm ready to do the actual mill part. I guess it's the wind part, and then maybe put a mushroom on top of it. I haven't really. If I'm going to do like farms, since I want to kind of like do a lot of farms in this world, because like the new sniffer and everything that was released in, or at least announced in Minecraft Live, I might want to have like kind of walls of like just dark oak forest tree, kind of like separating the different kinds of farms. But yeah. If you guys have not yet though, please hit that subscribe button. That'd be greatly appreciated. I should really start saying that more often. But we are at over 200 subscribers now, which is insane. And my goal is to hit 300, hopefully by the end of this year. But if it doesn't happen, it doesn't really matter. But at 300 subs, I'm gonna start streaming like Overwatch and Xbox games and stuff like that. So if you wish to see that, tell your friends about my channel and help us to get to the goal. For that, I guess we can probably shave down this part while we're waiting. I haven't really built in a while, to be perfectly honest, so I'm a bit rusty. I think once maybe hopefully finish this windmill, I will hopefully get back into the swig of things when it comes to building. But yeah, the new Minecraft Live today was awesome, though. I was very hyped for when. I was shocked when the Sniffer got over, like, half the votes out of this entire mob vote. I mean, to be honest, like, the other kind of mobs were not really all that good. Like, the Rascal was okay, but the Tough Golem was just, like, fully useless, if anything. But I feel like also the main reason why the Sniffer also won is because since like it sniffs out like literal seeds or stuff from the ground, it might like it might like trying to think of the words. It might also what's up, Cyber? On the stream. I forget. I completely lost my train of thought. But basically, like, the Sniffer is insane. I love them. I love the boy. He's probably. I was very hyped for when he won the whole vote in general. And got like over half the entirety of like all the votes in general, because like everybody just wanted the Sniffer. Like I went into a few streams And I saw like that they had like polls and everything, and they were saying like, oh, which one are you gonna vote for, the Sniffer, the Rascal, or the Tough Golem? And like literally more than like half of all the votes of that stream was just the Sniffer. And I was like shocked of just how much like support that guy was getting, or well, how much that stream, like how much just basically everyone wants the Sniffer. Um, I'm not complaining. The Sniffer is awesome. So, yeah. Anyway, I think that concludes the stream for today. I should probably wrap it up for the night. How's it going, Monet, man? It's been going pretty good, Cyber. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end off the stream here. Hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that subscribe button. That'll be really appreciated. We're trying to hit 200 subscribers. Sorry. Wow, I can't believe after that long I've been at 200 subscribers for. I'm still saying 200 subscribers. If you guys have not though, hit that subscribe button. We're trying to hit 300 subscribers. And by the time we hit that goal, hopefully by the end of this year, I am going to start streaming like Overwatch and stuff on my Xbox. So if you guys wish to see that, consider subscribing and tell your friends about my channel if they are looking for a type of content creator who does just a bunch of random content. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed the stream. I definitely sure have myself, and I will see you all in the next one.